Yo, what's good? Let's check out episode 2 of Ascendance of a Bookworm. Now, make sure you follow my socials and don't forget the YouTuber things. And if you want to check out other reactions for this series, you can click this link right up here. It'll take you to that playlist. Shout out to our amazing patrons over on Patreon, getting access to the full-length reactions of all of the anime from fall 2021 onward. If you want to join in and become a patron, then make sure you click the link down in the description. That way you can get access to those full-length reactions for the anime that I watch seasonally. And if you're interested in more exclusive, uncut reactions that won't be edited and uploaded to YouTube for quite a while for series, much like this one, which was on Patreon months before it ever got posted here to YouTube, we've got a tier for that. Previously, in Ascendance of a Bookworm, we got introduced to our main character, Mine, I'm pretty sure is her name. She was a Japanese woman who loved books, loved reading. Her life goal was to become a librarian. Well, she ends up dying and gets thrown into this other world as a kid that, like, she's not coming into this world from scratch as a baby and then growing up. No, she's getting tossed into a kid that has already existed for a while, like 6 years or so. I actually don't know her age that much, but she's inside of the body of that kid. She's basically that kid. She has memories, Mine's memories from before she took over, but now she is in control of the body. She is Mine at this point, and she has this new goal. Well, it's the same goal she had when she was Japanese. She wants to be around books. She wants to read. Unfortunately, in this world, it's not really books. Not for people that aren't rich. Books are actually a hard thing to come by because they are pretty much handwritten. I imagine at some point she's going to create some sort of printing press and then do a lot with books. At some point, I also imagine she is going to be a crazy strong mage from all the books she reads. But she's gonna start writing books. That's her goal. She did see one book so far. She didn't get to read it, but she saw its existence and it was being sold in a shop. She doesn't have the money for it because, you know, books, again, super expensive. They're super rare to come by because, again, they are all handwritten. I am interested where that's going to play in, if it has any role to play at all, or if she's just going to start, I mean, maybe it will have a role. Maybe she will learn how to read and write from that book. I don't know, but I'm sure I can find out if I just watch. So let's check out episode 2. From wanting to be a librarian to wanting to be an author. Interesting. I feel like this is supposed to be a lot more wholesome of a series. More development of the world than anything else. Kami? God and paper. No books or schools. Bro, you don't listen. Yo, you better start selling that shit, make some money. Don't tell nobody about it though. We started making shampoo. Shouldn't somebody stay home or somebody robs the place? She's the baby. Very interesting that these characters actually have different color hair. Oh, so she's 5. Aw, she kind of likes him a little bit. Oh, she gonna faint. Dang. He hit her with a gaze. He looked over and she was like, oh my God. Oh. She weak. He got her weak, bro, from one look. I want to ride on Lutz. Aw, he wanted to carry you. Ooh, he kind of like her. Ooh. They're just children, though. They're like literally 5, bruh. Ooh, she kind of like him, too. Stop being weird. Aww. I want my hair done. Ooh, he got some game. Look at him, dude. She's getting red. Aw, she was a little nerd, never contacted anybody. Aww. That's adorable. She about to have herself a little boo thing. Mama gonna whoop your ass. Stop being weird. What you should do is learn how to read and write more than anything. No, she's gonna hit the ink! No, she's gonna hit the ink. Please don't hit the ink. Wrecked. Dang, on blast. Aww. Damn, a whole month's salary. Arigato, Otto. Oh, his name's Otto. Kind of sounds like Oto-san. Because his name's Otto-san. You know, like, kind of sounds like father a little bit. Kind of funny. But also, she said, I love you to a man. It's got to get this guy, this father, really mad. The son. What does the mom do again? Like I forgot. Bullies. Brainstorm how your book's gonna go. Oh, interesting. Papyrus. Yeah, knew it. Oh no, save her! Oh. Close your eyes. The atrocities of these uncivilized worlds. They're about to cook you too. Haha! Let's go, that's cool. It's got the slate. Let's go, it's writing time. You gonna teach her how to write? Aw. Well, now you know what an M, an A, an I, and an N are. Thankfully, it's not like Japanese where, you know, different characters can combine to make a new character. That'd be tough. So she can write other words like man. What is this? Oh, okay, so she's just practicing her name. Wait. Who gave her the other letters? How did she get? Oh, that's Japanese. Okay, never mind. I feel like an idiot, bro. That's Japanese. They're gonna come in, they're gonna be like, wait, what the fuck is this? Bro, this is the wrong language, bruh. It's the wrong language. Oh my god, you gotta learn the language of the land. What he needs to do is give her an alphabet. That's the pig that got slaughtered. Mmm. Yummy. Yummy pig, slaughtered pig. She needs to learn the other languages. Oh my god. Yeah, so in this episode, she finally gets exposed to the outside world a little bit, you know. She and her sister go to basically give something to their father. This is after she discovers that there are some fruits with some oil that she can use to create shampoos. So that's what they do. They got some nice smelling hair. That's a business right there, you know, creating shampoo. Boom. Sure, it's not you know, it's not a necessity, but maybe she could sell it to some people, you know, on the low, or maybe she just sells it to nobles. I don't know. I don't know if there is shampoo in this world. So that's interesting. I like the fact that she comes up with this. Then from there, she and her sister go to basically drop off a package to their father. Before they even go, like basically when they step outside, that's when they run into some other friends. You got Ralph and everyone else. I didn't forget anybody's name. Faye. Yeah, so they end up going. You see some connections. Basically, her sister and Ralph, little something there. You know, they kind of like each other a little bit. And then Ralph's little brother and mine. Maybe each other a little bit. even though I'm sure she's not like really attracted to a child since she's but she wasn't a child before. I don't. Anyways, yeah, that's cool. Then from there, that's when they drop off the thing to their father. She learns about writing in the world a little bit. Her dad works with this one guy, Otto, who has a slate, which is basically like a thing to practice writing on. And he says he's going to bring it by one day. Now, they go to this summer festival thing, and then she passes out while she's trying to think of some like idea how she's going to begin writing her book. She lands on creating papyrus, which is like it's like more of an ancient Egypt paper, essentially, parchment to write on, some sort of thing to write on. That's what was used in ancient Egypt. So that's the idea she comes up with, which is cool, but then she sees, the pig get slaughtered and she faints. And then she ends up in the gate room place where Otto is, and he shows her her name. So now she knows how to write mine in the language of this land. Now, I want to see her learn more language. That would be dope if she could read and write, learns all that shit. I'm sure she will as she continues through the episodes, learns how to read and write. They're not speedrunning it, which is good. That means it's going to be a slow development of everything. And slow development's better, because if they speedrun it, then, 5 episodes in, she's going to be like endgame almost, she'll get past all the beginning stuff, which can be good in some ways, but also it'll skip over a lot of the heart of the show, which ends up happening when you do things like that. Some things will get glossed over. I don't know if anything has been glossed over yet. I saw her writing in Japanese. I was like, that's not wrong language. So I think she is going to try to learn the language of the world. When she's able to create the papyrus, she'll start writing her book thing, and then she'll have that. She'll show it off to nobility. Nobility's gonna be like, oh shit, she could read and write. She got a story here. And then from there, what's next? I don't know. It's probably not gonna happen for a while though, because she's 5 years old now. She's got to create this parchment, this paper. She's got to learn the alphabets and learn how to read and write. It's gonna be a while for that, I think. Maybe 6 or 7, 8 years old. That's when she'll finally be able to have that book done and actually show it off to some nobility, some higher up people. And then that's when she can get that maybe apprenticeship or whatever that she has at like the church, I think is what's going on. That's what we saw at the beginning of episode 1. I'm pretty sure. So it is intriguing to see how she's going to learn these things. I'm glad to see that she came up with an idea for paper, since paper is extremely expensive. Books are extremely expensive. That's pretty much out of the picture. She has her own sort of thing. She did get sick by the end of it, which kind of sucks. And she also forgot what her idea was. She forgot papyrus, so she's gonna have to remember that. From here, I would love to know what you all thought of this episode. Please do leave a comment down below. How do you feel about the series through the first 2 episodes? If there's something I missed out on, then, obviously make note of it. I think that this is just gonna be it's a slow burn, slowly building up to the more important events. It's just going to continue to develop her as a character, develop the world more, and that's great, because a developed world is a better world in a story worth watching or reading or whatever, Yeah. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, then like the video and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss another one. I do anime themed content, so if that sounds like the type of content that you might be interested in, then please do subscribe to the channel. And until next time, make sure you all keep it fresh. Peace.